Hello, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Lizzie the Lightworker here. Welcome to my channel, guys. Today I'm bringing you a reading for a Leo divine female and a Taurus divine male. And we're in Leo season, guys. So any Leos out there, happy birthday. If any of you Leos would like to see twin flame union videos, please let me know. Leave me a comment. And I also want to bring in that I have started a twin flame separation group on Facebook. It is completely private. And if any of you are looking to talk within the community, meet people that are going through something you're going through, I will post lots of info. I will be doing a little bit of mentoring in the group for Twin Flame Journey and leaving lots of links for things and doing some live readings here and there. I would love to grow the group. So if you're interested, please check out the link. I'll leave it in the description box. So let's get started. So we're using After Tarot. We're using Madame Endora. And we are using Wisdom of the House of the Night. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into our divine female here. What's going on with her? How is she feeling? 90% of you guys are in separation, so I'm keeping these rather separation oriented unless I see something else that pops up in the cards that leads me to something else. They're mainly being more separation oriented. Okay, so let's get into this. Our divine female. All right, so I'm feeling like either a new beginning led her to her twin, something that she left behind from the past, maybe a bad relationship, or I don't know, something changed her direction, could have led her to her twin. Because this is our divine male right here, okay? And I do feel like there was a lot of different things that were going on. Like there was some tensions, but there was some intense feelings. Lots of just all over the place intense feelings. Okay, ups and downs of intense feelings, if that makes any sense, like good and bad and otherwise. Okay, I also feel like this definitely is in separation. Okay, I feel like them coming together, she may have had to face lots of things that she didn't want to face about herself. Okay, or she could have also brought in an energy of things that he needed to face about himself. Okay, I just feel like there was a point where they reached that they were not seeing eye to eye anymore. Okay, it turned into sort of a not so harmonious experience anymore. Okay, and I also feel like this is two sides of your mind sort of battling, stay or go. Okay, so I don't know, she was faced with meeting her twin, and then faced with sort of either he had to go or she had to go, or something created disharmony between them. And now she feels that she just doesn't know what to do. Okay, she's stuck in her head. She's blinded. She's definitely blinded by truths and half-truths and what do I do and what do I need to do next. I do feel like she's in a stagnation period here where she's refusing to see the truth possibly about her divine male. She might be refusing to see the truth about herself and about things that she needs to face. Okay, maybe they're painful things. Okay, because I do get a sense that she may have left things behind in her past that she didn't want to deal with and sort of just kept riding on and left some things in the past, some painful things, or sort of like open wounds that never healed that she needs to heal. And him coming in may have activated this. And if she wasn't ready to see it and she wasn't ready to deal with it, she might have put up a little bit of a fight here. Okay, so let's talk about our divine male. All right, so I feel like he was definitely coming in to try to bring balance to her life. To me, this is saying that he may have issues with tempering his behaviors. He may have issues with overindulgences, like those sorts of things, okay? But I do feel like he is some type of a manager type person, whether he manages his life well or manages relationships well. There's some type of energy coming in with that, okay? I feel like, to me, this seems like it is divine. Like there is a type of divine energy here that these two are supposed to come together to create better balance in each other's lives and open each other up to healing. I see that 100%, but I feel like he's a little more healed than her. I feel like he was trying to open her up to more healing, and she was quite resistant to it. Okay, it could also be that she was resistant to commitment. Because here I'm seeing that it's sort of like you have to sort of like abandon abandoned ship. Okay, so I feel like he may have started to walk away from this, especially if he felt like he was adding a lot to this and he wasn't getting back what he wanted to see. I also feel like he had to execute a lot of patience here, and he may have run out of patience and decided that he was going to abandon this, okay, and sort of walk away. And I do feel like she may have come along after the fact, looking for him after he had made this decision, or after he was done with this, or upset with this, and he decided he was just going to leave this baggage sort of to deal with at another time, okay? I feel like it's not like he didn't deal with anything either, okay? I do feel like he might have some issues from his past as well. And it could be over a person that he last dated, or a relationship that he was in that was a number of years and that was painful, and he never quite cleaned up after the mess of the breakup, okay? Or this is definitely what I'm feeling for him and his twin as well. I feel like this may be a pattern for him where he doesn't clean up after the messes that he makes in life, and she doesn't accept things the way she needs to, okay? So those could be two very identifying things here in this union that need help or work. Now, I'm getting a sense that this is definitely her, okay? So if you are wondering at all finding this video, if y'all are twin flames, yes, I believe so. This is, yes, I believe so, twin flame union. This is how he feels about her. He wants her to come back. He wants her to be prepared. He wants her to have dropped her baggage. I feel like he finds a good sense of security somehow in her, okay? He may have just been able to see that like in her eyes, okay? Or her be able to see that in his eyes, but she was just not open to it. It terrified her, I feel like, okay? Or I feel like it set off a chain of motion of events for her where she started battling herself and maybe battling him because she wasn't ready to face these things, okay? He might have been a little pushy with her. He might have been a bit pushy. I'm getting a sense that, you know, right off the bat, he's like, I'm stable, I'm secure, I got a great job, I'm all these things. Like, you know, come on, I want you. But she's more or less like, oh, no, like, what the hell? Like, come on now, like, you know, and just, boom, stuck. But yeah, I feel like she may have needed to bring a level of inner strength to him to, in other words, wake up his inner strength, okay? Because I do feel like this is taking him an immense amount of strength to cope with this and deal with this, okay? But he is hoping that she is going to return, or she is going to make a move, or she's going to free herself up from this energy here in this particular card. I do feel that, okay? So let's get a couple of cards. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely disharmony, not seeing eye to eye, fighting, arguing, okay? Sort of both feeling maybe under attack from this. I'm feeling like more her, more our divine female, feeling like, you know, she just is sort of like in this energy where she doesn't want to budge. And he's more aggressive with his approach, okay? I do feel like he would fight for her. I don't know if he had to fight for her, or he thinks he had to fight for her in a way where maybe there was somebody else, okay? Because now I'm picking up on there could have been somebody else, two people fighting for her, or two people that wanted to be with her, or she had to choose between two people and she just couldn't do it, and she left it sort of to the wolves, like sort of like they're like wolves, you know, like a vicious energy. That could be, okay? Or he feels like, you know, he may fight for her continuously. He may continue to try to fight for her, to try to wake her up out of this and try to get her to expand herself and get her to open up and get her to heal and get her to do these things. Yeah, I feel like he's not going to give up on her, okay? I feel like he does love her. He does want to bring that element back in. But I also feel like he's a little bit immature when it comes to love, and he's inexperienced when it comes to love, okay? So he may be sort of in an infatuated experience. He might be having like an experience of infatuation is what I mean. But he is true to himself and true to his nature, and very giving and loving. And to me, this is saying that a new opportunity for love may come back at her, okay? And it may be at a time when she's more healed and more open and more evolved. Yeah, I feel like she still is not going... What a conundrum. I feel like she's still going to be sort of imbalanced about this, okay? I feel like in her life, she is trying to seek the balance in just her life. She may have issues with things from the past. She may have issues with her current life that she needs to get all her shit in order. Her job, her life, her house life, her home life rather, her friends, like think about all your daily life. I feel like she's working really hard to try to get her shit together, okay? And not for anybody, for herself. I do feel like he just is going to go back and forth with this. I feel like if he tries to forget her, he's going to it's going to smack him back in the face, and he's not going to be able to forget her. Okay. She's definitely in runner mode. He's definitely in chaser mode. Okay. He feels like he can heal her if she would allow it. And I feel like she wants to do this herself. She wants to, I mean, I don't even know if she's awakened. I feel like I'm getting a sense that she's not fully awakened either, where he is a little bit further on the spiritual aspect, more so willing to accept his spiritual journey. I just feel like they both need to go on this and embark on this. And whatever's going to be is going to be. Whatever experiences they're going to have, they have to take them, good or bad. And they have to learn from them and not repeat them, okay? Because sometimes to me this is saying repeat in cycles, okay? So sort of getting it all together, getting things in balance, sort of making it more, attainable. The things you want, making the things you want more attainable for yourself, your own personal goals, okay? And not following the crowd, sort of going your own way in life, sort of just carving your own path when it comes to this. But yeah, I'm getting a sense that he may kind of juggle this and keep trying. I really do feel like he may keep trying. Yeah, and I'm feeling like he's making a martyr out of himself when it comes to this, okay? I feel like he's making a martyr. He's sort of waiting for her to come back. He's sort of not moving on in his life or being open to any other types of experiences that he needs to have, okay? Like I said before, I don't know if there was someone else in her life that he felt he had to fight, or maybe she was dating two people, or she was hiding it and it came out, or, she wasn't committed to him, but he was jealous, or I feel like there was a real crazy mess with all of that, okay? Some type of third party situation. But I'm feeling like he doesn't care. He's sticking in there. I feel like he's being so sacrificial when it comes to this. And he's also, I feel like, in the meantime, opening up just a little bit more and just a little bit more every day to his spiritual quest and getting a different perspective on things that he needs to. I feel like the advice for her is also to get different perspectives on things. Don't stay stuck in your head all about one way, one thing. Life is not a one-way road, okay? I feel like she is very one way, when she needs to sort of say to herself, well, if I'm at a stalemate and I'm at an impasse and I don't know which way to go, and if I just sit here, that isn't going to solve anything. Maybe I need to remove this blindfold and turn things upside down and look at them at a different perspective. Look at them from a different view. Look at them from a different angle and sort of accept that and go with it. Go with the flow. Don't stay stuck in any one position too long, because that's stopping you from continuing your spiritual journey here, okay? And you need experience, and you definitely need help. Yes, seek the right types of help, guys. I'm feeling like this is part of the reason why I started that group, because I want people to have a place to come with their questions and come with their, fears and doubts and insecurities and sadnesses. And other people in the group are there for that reason as well. And I can definitely post some good, helpful stuff. But yes, hanging in there like the Hanged Man. And he is not willing to give this up, okay? I feel like this is a fight he doesn't want to give up. So let's pull a Wisdom of the Night Oracle card here. We're getting conclusion. So to me, this is saying come to a conclusion about, this is just a new chapter. New chapter for her, new chapter for our divine male, okay? It's about movement. Cannot stay in the position like the Hanged Man for too long, okay? Get your information, get your different perspectives. Try to become satisfied with what you're gaining, this knowledge and this inner looking, this looking within, and sort of accept that this is meant to move. It's not meant to stay stagnant, okay? So you're meant to move in a different direction with this, both of you. You're meant to start your spiritual journeys. You are meant for more than just stagnation, okay? And I do feel like this is all about coming to conclusions, okay? For her to accept the fact that she has to unblock herself, and for him to accept the fact that she's just not ready, and you cannot chase and chase and chase someone who's just not ready. But he's in chaser mode, she's in runner mode, and we know how that goes, right, guys? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think. Don't forget to smash that like button, baby. And I love all you guys, and love and light. See you on the next reading.